Hey everyone, this is my first time doing a figure review, but today I wanted to talk about this lovely Monster Hunter 4 Female Hunter Lagombi Edition Nendroid from Good Smile Company. I just received her in the mail the other day, and she's very adorable, but there are a few problems that I wanted to talk about so that maybe potential buyers can become more aware of them. And so yeah, I'll just go through some of the parts and poses and tell you all about her. This won't be a traditional unboxing video or anything, but yeah, hopefully you can learn more about this figure. So here we go. So here's what she looks like when she comes straight out of the box. She's got some open hands here and just the regular pensive, slightly pensive face. Her hat is all one piece, so you can't move that around, unfortunately. But she's very poseable. She has a ton of joints, which makes it a bit loose in places. She's got the arm joints here, and as well as leg joints. Her hood is also a separate piece, so when I take her head off here, you can see that it's completely removable. And the little flaps move around, so when you're posing her, it's not hard to get her in a good pose with the hood. I'm glad that they did that because otherwise it would be very hard to pose her well. Okay, but so she also comes with a bunch of accessories, which I'll show you now. First there is the crying, surprised, questioning face. Then she's got this lovely gun lance, super nice, and the little shield that goes with it. She's got 4 additional hands, including one that has a lovely potion in it. These hands can be used for gripping the different items as well. Then she has not 1 but 2 different action items, so these are used with the different weapons to create some sort of action scenes, I suppose. And of course here's the hammer I showed earlier. And finally, the most adorable of all is the Felony Companion. This is a Nendroid Petite, and it's so adorable. I absolutely love it. I might have just bought this for the Nendroid Petite alone, but it's a great item to have. He's so cute. Then of course you also have the regular Nendroid stand. Now here's her crying, confused face. It's pretty cute. I'm not usually a fan of crying faces, but this one's a little more flustered, I guess, so it's not that bad. I want to just show something. Now, I have collected a couple of Nendroids, but they're mostly older ones. The newest one I have is the Sakura Miku Nendroid. So I was surprised to see that when you undo the head, there's actually this additional part here, and there is the ball joint. They give you an extra one of these ball joints for the head attachment, so I assume you can take this out of here. I'm not going to do it right now because it seems to be in pretty nicely, but I'm not sure if that extra one is in case you lose this one or what. I'm not exactly sure what's up with the additional part there. As you can see, the head has a hole in it, so it just slides right in here. So that's a bit different from what I'm used to. There we go. Because normally the heads that I know have the ball joint attached to them. Now, as I said, this might be a new thing, so it just could be me being surprised by all these newfangled contraptions, but it's very interesting. So I mentioned earlier that I had a bit of a problem with her, and that's mainly that posing is very difficult because the arms like to come off in all of these different places. Well, her head likes to come off too. So the main arm can come off in a couple of different spots, and it will often break off when I'm trying to, well, not break, it's not broken, but it will fall off, especially here at the elbow joint, when I'm trying to pose her with a weapon. It's really frustrating, but I can understand that it happens because they wanted to keep her articulated. By the way, here's a look at the back. Such nice detail. You know, she can be posed in so many different ways. I really love her. It's just kind of a shame that the joints are so loose. I think you could maybe go in there with a tiny, tiny bit of tissue and put that in so that it's a bit tighter. But you have to be really careful when you're posing her that she doesn't flop over while you're trying to get a weapon in her grasp. Also, by the way, I wanted to also note that the gun lance comes out so that you can pose it on her. Oh, there goes her arm again. So yeah, you can take the gun lance apart because otherwise it would be very hard to get her hand underneath there. But it's very finicky. I have such a hard time posing it. It's particularly hard for her to grip the weapons. It's really frustrating. She's gripping the shield fine, but it's this other hand that I'm having problems with, and it could just be something wrong with the one that I have, but it's unfortunate that it's so hard to put it together. And yeah, see, I just can't get it with her hand on the thing and then put the lance on. Oh, there we go. It's ah, yay. It's super finicky, which is a bit of a unfortunate thing. That's my main issue with the Nendroid. She's super awesome otherwise. You can pose her in all sorts of different ways, but it's too bad that the joints are a little loose. I highly recommend her for fans of Monster Hunter 4, though, or her Kirin counterpart. There's a Kirin version for those of you who like that armor better. I'm personally a huge Lagombi fan, so I had to go with this one. She looks great on the shelf, but yes, you're going to have a little bit of problems posing her, which again is a bit too bad. But all in all, she's super adorable, and I hope you enjoy yours if you decide to order it too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.